You know, like
But let me
they
ask you this: when that occurs, from that day on, do they go back to being the same way? Like you no longer have to
no.
work side by side, so do they now?
Well,
It's just
that hasn't happened in my case. My
okay.
case has always been like, well, for now, from then on, they want to
It's
speak and they want to be like, hey, what's up or whatever, blah blah blah. And then that's when I give them business. I be like, oh, so now you want to speak and you ain't speak in 6 months into a year, and the whole time that you've been working
Well,
here,
I mean, I
what's
guess
up with that? Okay,
there just
do
has
I
to
give off that
maybe
much kind of
maybe there has to be an initial
some nah mean,
icebreaker. There
huh?
has to be that initial icebreaker. Maybe there has to be
But why
that.
does it have to be me? It has to
Well,
be
if
okay.
there is lies the problem because they're
Okay.
thinking the same thing. They're
No, they
saying, why
not.
does it have to be me? Or they're going home saying, why doesn't that light skinned boy with all the hair not say anything to me? And he know I'm
See,
about it.
that just, you know what you just said, and that's just how they are too. Okay, I detect some bitterness there. Okay, are they hating on my hair? Okay, what is it? Okay, but
No, I mean, I just think that both parties there's a little bit of fear as to making the first move, not of the first level conversation, and it's just a matter of who's going to have the biggest balls to actually say something, versus you're both going to stay silent, and
right,
you don't know whether that person is being shady to you or if they really just want to be your friend and afraid to say something.
right.
I think that's what it is. I
But
think
that's,
they
I just had to bring that up because within the past maybe couple of months, like during the summer, well, actually, I've been working like kind of by myself for about like a year and a half or so, and now I'm
hmm
back in a situation where I'm working on the machine, and I'm dealing with more people than I was within the past year and a half. So you're dealing with different personalities and attitudes and all that. So there's a few guys that I work with. I'm not gonna say that are openly gay. I get that vibe from them, like they're clockable or whatever. But it's like they were the same way. Like at first, when I first went on the machine, they weren't saying nothing because I wasn't like everybody else. And
hmm
but then when they realized that I'm a good worker and I'm getting there and I'm not causing no trouble. I stay to myself, mind my own business or whatever. Then they come to realize, oh, okay, well he all right. And then somehow there's some kind of icebreaker where they'll get to know who I am, and then from then on, it's like, oh, what's up, Kurt? What's up? They'll break their neck. What's up? And I'm like,
Yeah, well, I
come
mean,
on now.
sometimes that's all it takes is the icebreaker. I mean, people just aren't by nature ready to come up and talk to another person.
Mm. We just gotta make sure that they still there, okay?
Because let me just tell you, I'm not talking about gay people. I'm talking about people in general. They're not. People just aren't there yet. They're not. And I don't know if it's just this region because down south, everybody's saying hi to you in a minute. They don't even know who you are.
Right.
But I travel to and from work on the train every day, and I noticed that when you get on the train and there's tons of open seats, no, everybody looks for an empty seat. It could be one person. They all sit by themselves. No one sits next to another person
Right.
because we don't want to be.
We don't want that
together.
touching.
No, we're not.
Because you're
so,
like
right,
you're coming into my space,
exactly,
my personal space,
and it takes a while to break down that wall. We
Mhm.
as Americans, as a society, have built up this wall around us, which says don't come too close. You know what I'm saying? And so
Unless
people are,
I want you to come up in my
unless you
space,
want
okay?
you to come close.
But see, anybody said you ain't to say it all like that, okay? But yeah.
But let me just briefly tell you my story at my work environment at the
Okay.
job that I'm in right now. I've only
Okay.
been there for about 3 months now.
Mhm.
Like I said, when you come out, what I believe is that when you come out as a gay person, you only have to do it one time. It's not fair that you should have to come out every time you start a new job, every time you go to new school, every time you moving to a new community. So I don't.
Mm.
I came out years ago, and if you discover, and I just continue to live my life as a gay man from then on. And if you discover I'm gay, fine. If not, you know, that's on you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just not going to come into a new job and, you know, wear
Make
a banner that
announcements.
says, "Hey, guess
Right.
what? You know, I'm gay." So anyway, I mean, I guess I don't give off that gay vibe, so nobody really knew that I was gay.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, after work, everyone said, well, let's go out for a drink. And they're always talking about girls and this girl and, oh, isn't she hot or whatever. And, you know, I as a gay man, I can still appreciate a pretty woman. So, yeah, okay, she's nice looking. Yeah, okay, whatever. But I'm never, like, drooling over these girls. So these guys never really knew, or so I thought, that I was gay. So one day I'm walking down the street with you.
Oh, with me.
And I see one of my coworkers. I said, "Hey, Damien, what's up? How you doing?" The very next day that I worked and Damien was working, he says to me, "Oh, was that your boyfriend you were with?" And it caught me off guard. It took me a minute to recover, and I just said yes.
You ain't never tell me that before.
Well, because it was a non-issue.
See,
like
you
I said,
always do that. You always.
It's a non-issue. It's just one of those things that, you know, I don't think it's a big deal when somebody finds out I'm gay. Because I'm not hiding anything. I'm not pretending not to be gay. But like I said, I don't come out to everyone. They have to come in. I'm not going to rehash my, you know, that stressful time in my life over and over again. I'm out, and that's it. You discover that I'm gay. I'm not going to tell you. You figure it out.
That's what I say. I mean, just like you look at me and you see that, you know, I'm a fair-skinned, you know, light brown-skinned black man, okay? I don't need to make that announcement. You see that, okay? So just like you see that, you know, my skin color, you see my mannerisms. So that should tell you right there, okay?
Well, I mean, I suppose, but that doesn't.
I'm just saying. I know, but I'm talking about for me, okay? Mm-hmm. So I mean, it's blatant. It's there, you know. It's like how you doing, okay?
Well, see, I always thought I was.
It's like,
I mean, I have a natural effeminate side. I'm not, you know, queening out or anything like that. I mean, if that's who you are, that's who you are. But you know, that's not. I'm just like. Anything that's feminine about me is just a natural feminine. I may flip my wrist or I talk with my hands a lot and all that, but that's just, you know, I'm not trying to do anything or trying to be anything. And so if someone perceives that as being gay, well,
it is what it is.
What it is.
Wow.
Definitely.
Okay, well, so do you think that we touched on all the points?
Yeah.
Because I think we might have touched on it enough.
Yeah, I mean, the question is no longer where is the love, it's just how do we bring that love out.
Okay.
And it's just something that we as gay men have to work on. Don't be so afraid, don't be so scared. Tear down them walls.
Break the walls down, okay? Alright, on that note, we're going to wrap this thing up. I'm Curtis.
And I'm Belmo.
And we're going to end this with a phrase, okay? A phrase that we're working on.
The new phrase?
The new phrase, yeah, the new phrase. We try it out, see what happens, okay? If what I do gives you the side eye, then I must be doing something right.
If what I do gives you the side eye, I must be doing something right.
And then that's when you look at me, I look at you, and then with the side eye, and then we look right at the camera. With the side eye. Until next time. Later, y'all.